So there we go. Sorry about that. So my wife is upstairs in a different Zoom call. So this friend of mine came and said I must use these products. Obviously, I was so skeptical, and I just, I thought, Ahmed, this is just a lot of rubbish. And the only reason I bought the products was because there was a 3-month money back guarantee on the product. So I mean, what do I have to lose? I can buy the products. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I can get my money back. And 9 months down the line, I was off almost all my medication. And it changed my life completely. And because I had such a conviction in these products, and because I saw the results and I saw what these products have done for people across the world, across South Africa, we're in 27 countries, and the testimonies that you hear from people, it was just fascinating to me. People are in such need of wellness, of true health, of living a life of optimal wellness. I mean, that's one of the biggest megatrends in the world at the moment is the wellness industry. People are looking for different solutions. And of course, people want to make extra money. So I decided that, listen, I want to get involved in this company. And this person that introduced me helped me with a few basic steps. And that's the great thing about this business. People help you and they walk a journey with you. You're not alone. There's an amazing personal development system that comes with this business. And he built massive relationships and everything. So, it took me about, my first paycheck, I think, was about 3,500 Rand residual income. And when I saw that, it was like, oh my word, yes, if people can build 100,000 Rand a month out of this business, then I can build 100,000 Rand a month out of this business. So I just never stopped. I continued having fun. That's one of the big things in this business. You want to have fun. You want to be excited. You want to learn as much as you can, which is great because anybody can learn this. And it took us about 18 months to get to a place of freedom. So where we had enough residual income that covered our daily expenses or our monthly expenses. And look, people have done it in much shorter times. People have done it in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, doesn't matter. Just as long as you get there. Just as long as you get to that place where you are free and earning money from different currencies across the world. And so you're not dependent on the South African rand. You're not dependent on our inflation. And you want to build a legacy and a retirement. So we just have never stopped. And this truly became my passion, to help and serve and love as many people as we can into this business, and then help them to create freedom. So my first business opportunity that I went to, I was invited to come to what they call an opportunity meeting. And I sat there and I saw this for the first time. And this is a book that a person with the name of Robert Kiyosaki wrote. He was also the author of a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Very, very, it's probably one of the most sold financial books on financial principles ever written. So if you take nothing from tonight and you only read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, let me tell you, it will change your life. It will change your perspective on how you perceive money and how to create true wealth. It's things that we don't learn in school. School doesn't teach us two things. It doesn't teach us how to dream, how to cast a vision, and it doesn't teach us how to create true wealth. What school teaches us, school and university, is how to get good grades, how to then get good grades as a degree, pass your degree, and then go out and find a job and sell your time for money. And that's what this book is all about, that Robert Kiyosaki wrote, called Cash Flow Quadrant. And basically what he wrote here was that there's only 4 places in the world that you can generate cash flow from. You're either an employee, self-employed, or a small business owner, a B quadrant business owner, which means, and that's different than a small business owner. A B quadrant guy is someone that operates in a system. That business is system driven. That guy can go overseas for a year, 2 years. The business will still operate. It will still make money. It will still make profit. It will still grow. And of course, these guys play a huge role in the investing quadrant where money starts working for you. So what was interesting about this book, and the reason he wrote this, is because what we don't realize is that 90% of the world's population is on the left-hand side, being an employee and self-employed, but only 10% of the world's wealth is generated by that 90%. On the right-hand side, only 10% of the world's population is on the right-hand side, but 90% of the world's wealth goes to them. And the reason why 90% of the world's people is on the E and the S quadrant is because that's what we've been taught from generation to generation to generation. We are taught to sell our time for money. We kind of look at other people and we go, well, that person probably had it lucky. That guy inherited a massive business. That guy's got an MBA. I didn't have money to study an MBA. That's why he can have a system-driven business and he's done all those kind of things. I'm kind of just destined to have a job or a small business where I sell my time for money. And that's absolutely not the truth. The truth is you are in one of these quadrants, not because of your intelligence, not because that you can't do it, but because of a mindset. We were taught through so many years that you go to school, go to university, get out, and then you get a job. And then you stay stuck in earning a salary, selling your time for money. And very few people ever get out of it. And that's what we call the rat race. You get stuck in this rat race. Eventually, you shrink your dreams to fit into your paycheck, which is so sad. I mean, we all do it, but it's our fault. You know, instead of us learning, growing, kind of expanding ourselves, you know, getting involved in opportunities like these, for example, and learning, we just accept it and we live this life of mediocrity. And eventually we wake up one day and we go, what's the meaning of my life? I've had it. You know, what am I doing with my life? Is this it? You know how many times I've woken up going, I don't know, is this it? Is this my life? Is this what it all come down to? I thought I was, you know, there must be something more to life. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with being in a quadrant. There's nothing wrong with it. But there are some pros and there are some cons. You know, in the employee quadrant, the chances of you getting to a place of freedom quite quickly is very, very slim, almost zero. Because with most people, there's more month at the end of the money. Now, I mean, inflation is killing us. South Africa is just in such a chaotic place at the moment. Things are getting more expensive. Your boss determines what you are worth. That's the worst. You know, your boss says you're worth 10,000 Rand a month. You know you're worth 15, but he says you 10,000 Rand a month. And the other, and you don't even achieve your own dreams. Your personal motivational factor for getting up in the mornings and going to work is to pay your rent every single month or your bills. That's your personal motivational factor, you know, and because you go there, sell your time for money so that you can get a paycheck. I promise you now, when you were a young boy or a young girl, you did not dream one day to have a job so that you can pay the electrical bill. That was not your dream, okay? And of course, being an employee, you're making somebody else achieve his dream. You're not achieving your own dream. You're making him achieve you're helping him achieve his dream. You are being leveraged. You're not leveraging your time of other people. Somebody else is leveraging you so that he can achieve his dreams. Now, of course, the self-employed environment, that's a very high-risk environment, or small business owners. Of course, today, if you want to start your own business, it is a high risk. You've got to have huge capital. You've got to start your own business. You know, it's the attrition rate is not on our side, which means, you know, if you start your own business today, the chances of you surviving for 10 years in this country is 1 to 4%. 80% of businesses that start today go bankrupt in the first 2 years. It's really not to make you pessimistic, but because there are people that do exceptionally well in starting their own businesses today. But the risk is very high. And of course, you don't own the business owns you. Again, you work more hours every day and you don't have freedom. You just don't have freedom. And that's what we're after here today. So what I want to share with you is that Manatech, or direct distribution, the business model, is a business model that falls in the B quadrant. And that's what I want you guys to understand. It is a system-driven business, and it allows anybody to become part of that business and help that company distribute their products and services across the world online. It's the model of direct distribution. It's probably the fairest and most noblest business model in the world, because the person that works the hardest makes the most money. It's not some weird pyramidal thing or whatever. It's such a noble business model. But what it does is, instead of following the 40-year plan, like I've been taught by my parents, you know, the 40 curse, you work for 40 years for 40 hours a week and then retire on 40% less than what you're supposed to have. This is a 2 to 5 year plan. 2 to 5 years that you commit to learning and growing and plugging into the system. And on a part-time basis, we help you to make the transition from the E and the S quadrant on a part-time basis to the B quadrant, so that you can enjoy this residual income and build up an asset-based business that will take care of you and your family for the rest of your life. And that is just super, super, super exciting. So we every single day we've got a choice. New guys, when you sit here and listen, you've got a choice. Absolutely. We can either choose every day to shrink our dreams more and more and more and kind of, just accept life as it is at the moment, and or you can expand your income, and really, really achieve your dreams and run after your dreams and um, and create a better life for you and your family. So just quickly, why is it such an incredible time to get involved with Manatech at the moment? Today, there are 3 mega trends, massive mega trends. This is just some information that I want to share with you. It's very interesting. It's cool. You can go and have a look at it. You can go and I'll send you some more information afterwards. But basically, there are 3 mega trends at the moment, really, really exploding across the world. The one is the health and wellness industry. The other one is direct distribution, which is the business model that we are in. And of course, social entrepreneurship. And I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that health and wellness is the next best thing. Everybody wants to go organic. Everybody wants to take care of themselves. Everybody wants to have to be healthy. This is everything outside of the medical box. So this is everything from fitness and fat loss, skincare, targeted health, specialized nutrition, intelligent supplementation, all of those kind of things. It is a massive industry. It's a $4.2 trillion industry. And that's just exploding. And the other mega trend is something called direct distribution, and that's the business model that we're talking about. And why is direct distribution? Well, they call it the business model of the 21st century. Why? Because it gives the ordinary human being, and when I say ordinary, I'm talking about you and me that did not inherit a business from our father, that did not inherit a trust fund, that maybe did not inherit, we studied, or maybe you didn't study, and we have to build our future by ourselves, and it gives us the opportunity to plug in with a company, a system-driven company across the world, a company that operates we operate in 27 countries with 0 risk, and you get all the training and everything for free. And this company, you use your influence, a little bit of influence. You don't need to have a lot, and you can start building your influence, your friends, your family, and everything. And you help this company distribute their products across the world, and you take a piece of the pie, a piece of the turnover every single month. It's also called referral marketing, and it's really quite simple. You don't have to be a salesperson when you start. It's not a sales. You don't need to be a salesperson. It's not a sales job at all. It's a job of really, if you've got a big why and you've got a big dream and you want to create massive success, let me tell you, you can do this. It is really so simple. So the other mega trend is called social entrepreneurship. And that's just, that's something that has really, really exploded across the world because consumers want to support companies across the world that has a direct impact on society. So Tom Shoes, for example, is a brilliant example of social entrepreneurship, where you buy a pair of Tom Shoes and somewhere across the world, a pair of Toms are donated to a kid that doesn't have shoes. You've got Pending Coffee, you've got the $1 pizza slice store that in New York is just busy taking over New York. It's so interesting. You know how that works. You walk into this pizza store, you buy a slice of pizza for $1, and then the owner gives you a piece of paper like this. You write a little message on this piece of paper and you go pin it up against the wall. And then anybody can walk in there anytime during the day. They can take that piece of paper, give it to the owner, and you also get exactly the same pizza slice for free. That's social entrepreneurship. It's where the company decides to take less profit, but still make a little bit of profit, but they'll rather serve the community. And let me tell you, consumers love supporting companies like this. Mission 5 Million is the social entrepreneurial arm. It's the why of Manatech. It's the purpose. It's their heart. How this works is that M5M is a non-profit organization. 5 million kids under the age of 5 every single year dies of malnourishment. And of course, we know that malnourishment is one of the biggest problems in the world today. Malnourishment exists on our tables because the food just doesn't have the nutrition in that it's supposed to have. But in this instance, 5 million kids under the age of 5 that dies of malnourishment. So how Manatech works is for every single product that is ordered online across the world, for a certain amount, they donate products to a kid for a month. So every single time you consume products, one child in the world, at that time is you feeding one child with Manatech products while you are consuming the product, which is incredible. I think I stand under correction. I think we've contributed 126 million servings so far. Let me tell you, that's massive. So we are quite close to our goal because we want to eradicate malnourishment with kids under the age of 5. But what I want to just say with you, talk to you guys about this. If you start a business, any business, you have to do research and you have to go and determine what are the trends at the moment. What are the things that are truly exploding? Things that people are really, really interested in. Things that has longevity and look at why these trends are exploding. So, what the thought leaders of today, and I'm talking about the economists, I'm talking about entrepreneurs, philanthropists, thought leaders, what they say is that if you can find an opportunity that has a little bit of each of these mega trends, I mean, think about it, health and wellness, direct distribution, online, part-time business, you can make unlimited income online, you've got training, it's social entrepreneurial, so people want to get involved. If you can get an opportunity that has all these elements, you have what they call the perfect storm of opportunity. And that's truly where we all want to say to you, welcome to Manatech. So a little bit about the company. So Manatech was founded in 1994, Dallas, Texas. We are 27 years old. It's not a fly-by-night company. We've stood the test of time. We operate in 27 countries. We've just opened up, China has opened up, and that's massive. That's 2 billion people. And let me tell you, they are all in need of our products because they buy American-based products. They don't buy wellness products in China. And I think the last report that I heard, I think 27 cities in the is it the northern part? I think it's the southern part of China has been declared red alert, which means the pollution is so bad that people can't come out of their houses. They need these products in order for their systems to fight these toxins. So we've opened up in China. That means you can build business in China from your cell phone, in South Africa, which is incredible. We're going to talk about that later. One thing that really gave me peace of mind was when I saw that this company was listed on the NASDAQ. It's the New York Stock Exchange, it's the second biggest stock exchange in the world. They've been listed since 1999. You can check out the ticket code on MTEX. You can look at their share prices. We get audited 4 times a year. Look, a little Mickey Mouse company you don't just get registered on the NASDAQ. It means that we are transparent. You can check out all the dividends that gets paid out, to all the shareholders and everything. So that gave me peace of mind. I wanted to be associated with the best, and I wanted to be associated with a company that is transparent, a company whose values resonates with my values. Spoken about Mission 5 Million. So what is Manatech? Just quickly, what makes Manatech different from all the other supplementation companies out there? So just quickly, Manatech was the pioneers of what they call glyconutrition. Now, glyconutrition is a completely different class of nutrients which they have discovered. People always knew about macronutrients, vitamins, minerals. People knew about that. They never knew that something like glyconutrition or the study of glycobiology existed. Manatech discovered glycobiology. And what this basically means, I'm going to go through it quite swiftly, is that they discovered that there are all these micronutrients in nature. And your body is in need of 8 very essential micronutrients. And they call these things glycans, okay? So what these things do is, now I want to tell you that when I heard this for the first time, I thought, great, what a great sales speech. And yeah, this guy's good. And Nachman, everybody's got a story. So you're going to have to try the products to see for yourself. That's the best thing. Try the products, use it. If it works, you're going to go, oh my word, great. So what these things do is, you've got 37.2 trillion cells in your body, and your cells communicate with one another. And your body is designed in an incredible, incredible way. Your body is designed to heal itself. That's how it's been created from the start. When you get the correct nutrition and you get the correct, nutrients in your body will start healing itself. Okay, so you've got all these incredible cells in your body, and they talk to one another, and they tell one another to destroy me, to fix me, to nourish me, to help me, to send the white blood cells. That's what your cells do. But in order for your cells to communicate effectively, they need these 8 glycans that almost serves like a cell phone tower. I can have my cell phone, I can have the best cell phone, best battery, best apps. I can phone my wife, but if there's no cell phone tower that receives the signal and transmits it to my wife, it's useless. Okay, and that's what these 8 glycans do. It serves as a cell tower. And in the Western diet today, only 2 of the 8 are left. This is science, this is fact. You can go check it out or send you information. You can go and Google as much as you want. So you're going to find only 2 of these 8. And the reason for that is because of green harvesting, in pesticides, air pollution. I mean, the chemicals, just in the air that we're breathing, there's more than 75,000 chemicals that we're breathing in every single day. And did you know that when these chemicals, when they get in contact with H2O, with water, they form different particles, and there are millions of them. They haven't even started discovering how many chemicals there are really in the water because of this. And we just carry on every single day, and we think the food that we're eating is going to be enough, to sustain our bodies, build healthy immune systems, healthy gut function, healthy cognitive. It's not. Even the food in the greater shopping malls does not have the nutritional value that we're supposed to have in. Okay, so the products in Manatech, look, we've got more than 60 products. We've got products for gut health, for cognitive thinking, for immune function, for cardiovascular health, sports products, fitness products. We've got multivitamins. We have products for your endocrine function. It's just incredible the amount of wellness products that we have. But what is it that makes us so different, apart from the fact that we are the pioneers and that we've got the patents on these technologies? No other company in the world can bring to market our signature product called Ambritose, and that's for the cell-to-cell communication. We've got over 50 registered patents just on Ambritose. We've got more than 130 registered patents on all our products. The closest competitor in the market of any supplementation company in the world, I think, has got 4 patents. So these products are just, it's fascinating. But we are not a supplementation company. We are a research and development company. We are a science company. That's why we can give a 90-day money-back guarantee. Now, I mean, you've probably never walked into let's say a Clicks, and you've bought an Omega, and then go back after 2 months and say, listen, my Omega doesn't work and I have my money back. They'll just laugh at you. So, but in this company, if the products don't give you the results that you want, because let me tell you, 90% of people suffer from some kind of health challenge, whether it's eczema, whether it's hay fever, whether it's a bit of a mood disorder, something. We all have something. And I'm sure maybe you've tried certain things. Obviously, if you haven't tried Manatech, you haven't tried everything. But with this company, you can try a few products. If it doesn't work, you get your money back. So you've got really nothing to lose. And that is incredible. And the reason for that is because they have spent millions and millions and millions of dollars in research and development. And that's why we've got the clinical trials. We've got the peer review reports. I'm talking about real science. The kind of science that they do on their products is what they call double-blind placebo-controlled studies. That's the highest or the gold standard of pharmaceutical testing, what pharmaceutical companies do on their drugs. That's the highest scientific, it's the gold standard of testing products to see whether it works on human blood or not. And that's why we can make these claims that, you can try the products. If it doesn't do anything for you, you can get it back. So there's so much more on the products. Please go back to the person that has invited you on this call, and they will share with you a lot more on the products. But first, before we carry on, I want to just introduce 2 people just quickly. They're going to give us short testimonies on what the products have done for them. I want to introduce Gold Director Isabel de Villiers. Please share with us quickly your testimony of what these products have done for your health. Thanks, Isabel. Isabel, can you hear me? Oh, I think maybe her signal has left us. Okay, let's go to Natasha Becker. Natasha, she's an executive director in this business. She is super fired up. She does exceptionally well. She's a great leader, and she brings so much hope to so many people. Thank you, Natasha. Please share with us your testimony. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you to my bronze presidentials, Heike and Geraldine, for this opportunity. When I was asked to talk about my favorite product, I really had to think about it because I love all Manatech products. One product that stands out is definitely Ambritose. My dad was diagnosed with Parkinson a few years ago, and he became very negative and emotional, and he really struggled to accept it. His muscles was very stiff, and he was shaking a lot when he ate his food. I told him about Manatech products, and he was so eager to try it. He started with OSP Ambertose bundle about 3 months ago. And it was about 6 weeks after he started, my mom phoned me and she told me that his mood improved so much. About 8 weeks after that, the shaking also improved a lot. We are now visiting my mom and dad here in Malalan, and it is absolutely amazing to see how much he has improved. He is so positive. There's absolutely no shaking when he eats his food, and his muscles is also a lot more flexible. I am so relieved and so happy for Manatech products. I also spoke to him, and he said to me that he feels that he has so much more energy and that he's also sleeping a lot better at night. I'm also using the Ambertose powder. It helps me a lot. I used to feel so tired, and my moods would be up and down, and it gives me so much energy, and it's just a feel-good product. Ambertose also helps to decrease your irritability. It supports cell-to-cell communication. It's a wonderful product, and definitely a product that everybody should actually use. Thank you, Aiki.
Thanks, Natasha. It was awesome to have you on the call. We just received a message from Isabel that she can't connect. I think the weather's quite bad, so we're just going to continue. Thank you anyway, Isabel. Our thoughts are with you. I know that you're also moving, so thank you for being willing to be on the call. Thank you, Natasha. So, you know, when I ask people, what would be your perfect job? Like what would constitute a perfect working environment? And people always tell me the same things. It must be online. They don't want to have a boss. They want to work, have their own hours. They want to be able to make unlimited income. They want to make residual income. They would love to, design their lives around. They would like to be able to travel and work the business. And of course, they'd like to earn, money globally, not just in South Africa. So they give this list, and it's so incredible that this company doesn't just give you that, but it gives you so much more. So in this business, you're going to do it part-time. It's designed to do part-time. You don't have to lose or leave your job at the moment. And we also don't recommend that you leave it, because building up residual income, it takes time. So, but it's part-time. If you say, listen, I can give an extra 10, 15 hours a week on this business and spend time on this business, learning, working with a team, getting involved, understanding how this works. Let me tell you, you can build an empire. I'm not talking about small money. I'm talking about a lot of money. We haven't even started touching the tip of the iceberg. It's an online business. Everything is online. All the systems are already put in place. That's why we say it's a turnkey business. You literally just have to turn the key and go. What that basically means is that, in a traditional business, you have to have employees, you have to have rent, you have to have inventory, you have to have stock, you have to have distribution, you have to have massive advertising and marketing to be able to get your products out there. You have to have insurance, you have to have your HR and your accounts and admin. It's just, oh my word. I don't know who of you have started your own businesses. I have. I've lost it twice. I've learned a lot through that. But in this business, you have absolutely none of that. You don't touch products. You don't buy and sell products. You literally have to learn how the system works, and you can build this business from your cell phone. A little bit of data. Even if you don't have a cell phone, there's a toll-free number, and you can actually start building the business like that, which is incredible. It's really open for anybody that's willing to work. Okay, it's zero risk, which is incredible, and you've got unlimited income potential. You can make, there's this old myth. People used to say, but you need money to make money. That's just simply not true. It's an old mindset that we used to fall into. People would say, yeah, I need money to make money. It's not true. You don't have to have money to start making money. So I'm going to explain that later. It's a global business, 27 countries. That is incredible. Now that gives you two things. It allows you to earn money outside of South Africa, which I think is a very, very wise thing. I also, the other thing that it gives you is it gives you a footprint in another country. So if you decide one day that, listen, maybe you and your family, it's better to leave South Africa or you want to go somewhere else, you can go to any one of those countries where you build Manatech in because your business is already there. So, excuse me. And also, it's a seamless global compensation plan. What that means is if you earn 100,000 Rand a month, or when you earn 100,000 Rand a month out of this business, it doesn't matter which one of the countries you are in. Let's just say you decide you want to move to New Zealand. Okay. The company will pay from Dallas, Texas. They will pay your 100,000 Rand a month in New Zealand in an account there. When you move to America, it will pay into an account there. Australia, you don't have to. It's like, I know a lot of people that have immigrated. I don't plan on immigrating. I love South Africa, but if you do immigrate, they had to pack up their businesses, they had to close their businesses down, start an entire new business there, and it didn't work. Now that's hard work. It's hard, it's tough, it can be done, but it's difficult. In this business, doesn't matter where in the world you are, your money comes into your bank account. So one of the cool things about this business is we have incentive holidays every single year. So if you love traveling, this is the place to be at. You know, you can join anytime. The incentive opens up once a year, and the company has a certain criteria that you've got to meet. You meet that criteria and you come and travel with us. Let me tell you, we have seen the most beautiful beaches in the world, all expenses paid holidays, living in 5-star luxury hotels, leaving your wallet at home. And every single year when people decide, hey, I want to go on this incentive trip, they work a little bit harder, they qualify and they go. We've been to LA, Las Vegas, Singapore, Maldives, Mauritius, Italy. Last year we were supposed to go to Mauritius. Didn't happen because of COVID. This year, again, it's Mauritius. Hopefully in October, we're going to go. And so that's just super exciting. You know, a whole bunch of people and friends that you go and it's all the people that you've helped and people that have helped you to change your life, changing other people's lives. It is so powerful. But here's what I want to say to you. Often people get involved in business opportunities, whether it's online or, you know, there are a lot of great opportunities. It seems great. And of course, there are awesome opportunities out there. But the thing that you need to look at, the most important thing in a company is their leadership. That's what you've got to look at. Of course, you want to look at how you get paid. You want to look at products and services. What are you getting involved in? You want to, you know, do a due diligence on the company. You want to make sure that their values are in line with your values. You want to kind of look at the structure and how it works. But the most important thing you need to look at is leadership. What are these people? How are they investing in your life? What is the pillars that this company stand on, and what kind of training and support and tools and all of those things and the kind of personal development are you going to experience through this company? Because leadership is all about building people. If you can't build people, you know, if a company is not willing to build you and invest in you, then I would suggest to go find another company. Okay, so, and that's kind of what that's why people are so excited and so successful in this business, is because of the personal development, you know, that this company offers. So, before we carry on, I would like to just introduce two people quickly, and they're going to share with us why they built this business. What is the reason? Why did they get involved in Manatech? And the first person is Teresa Deploy. She's a director. I want to say welcome, Teresa. It's awesome to have you on the call. Super cool. Please share with us why you built this business.
Thank you. I would like to thank my Bronze Presidential Director, Heike and Geraldine, for this opportunity. Well, Manatech found me after my husband had a brush-in with a life-threatening disease, and the treatment left him absolutely exhausted. There were days that he even wouldn't get out of bed. And after a friend of mine gave us some products to try, in the third week, he actually said that he wasn't feeling that exhausted anymore. He actually found a new reason to get out of bed, and he had the strength to do that. What I didn't know was that I became part of a company that actually won a reward for a company with the best compensation plan. I didn't know that I actually joined a company that would allow you and promote you to dust off your dreams and to go and make them and dream again. So I started initially for the products, and because I thought that it gave me my husband back, but now I'm staying because this company gave me my dreams back. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, Teresa. It's nice to have you on the call. And last but not least, I want to welcome a Silver Director, business builder. Her name is Shanette Grobler. It's awesome to have you all the way here from Malalan. Please share with us why you built this business.
Hello, Heike, and hello, everybody. Yes, I just wanted, before I start, thank my bronze presidentials, Heike and Geraldine, and thank you for all your guidance and help and love. And yes, I started the business not for the products, but because of the business opportunity, and the opportunity gave me to get a second income. And I'm a teacher. And I realized a few years ago that my own kids, I love my job, but I realized my own kids are getting my leftovers. They're getting my leftover time. They're getting my leftover energy. And I just realized that that's not the way I want to live my life. I want to give my own children the best of me. And during the same time, the Lord also gave me and my husband this huge dream of having our own farm and living there and being self-sustainable. But with such a big dream, we didn't know how we are ever going to reach that dream. And then we found Manatech. And now, because my plans are to homeschool my children, and now this dream is becoming real to my family in such a big way that my youngest child even told his teacher that he's not going to be back next year because his mom's going to homeschool him. But I think he's a little bit too enthusiastic, but our dreams are starting to become a reality. And we are starting to see ourselves living that dream. And that is all thanks to Manatech. And after joining the business, I realized that with this business, you are never alone. You've got this wonderful team that's helping you. There's groups that you join that's there for support, that's there to guide you. And it's your own business, but you're never alone. And that is just the perfect way of starting your own business, I feel. And yeah, we are smelling the farm. So that's how close we are coming to our dreams. Thanks, Heike.
Well done, Shanette. It's awesome to have you part of the team. It's incredible. We'll definitely come and visit you on your farm and have huge parties and celebrate your freedom. And so this is super exciting. You know, the one thing I want to impart on you tonight is that, you know, everybody starts this business on the same place, you know, and if these people can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Really, it is truly so simple. It is a simple business. It's really just the application that is needed and a big dream. So, okay, good. Let's get down to the basics. And I'm going to go through this quite briefly to explain to you how the compensation plan works. I'm going to keep this simple so that you can kind of understand how it works. All I want you to understand tonight is that you can do it. That's it. It's simple, it's quite basic, it's straightforward. And then afterwards, get back to the person that has invited you so that they can share some more info with you. And if you guys want to chat, you want to do three-way calls, you want to chat with me, you want to chat with the leaders, you want to chat with people and hear their stories about how it makes them work so that you can make a wise decision, that if you decide you want to join our family, that you do it from a place of wisdom and not just assumption. Okay, but so first of all, if you just want to use the products, you want to be a customer, you don't want to build business, you want to first experience these products like I did. I first used the products, and because it worked for me, because I love the company, what they stand for, what they do for the community, and what the products have done for me, that's why I got involved. So if you just want to be a customer, in other words, you just use the products, you go back to the person that has invited you, they will help you open up an online account. It's like a Wish account or an Amazon account. You order the products online from Dallas, Texas. It will be delivered to your doorstep in 2 to 5 working days. You eat the products and you smile. Okay, but if you want to be an associate, well, you want to earn money, you're going to register as an associate, and your joining fee as an associate is a whopping 710 Rand once off. It's 600 Rand to register to get your associate and your starter pack, but then 110 Rand for delivery fee. That's it. That's not even 2 cappuccinos a month. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to make that back in your first month. So it's a once-off fee, and then there's a renewal fee of 600 Rand every single month. Okay, so there's 7 different ways, actually 8, but there's 7 different ways on how you get paid in this business. All right. I'm just going to explain to you the basic ones, because I'm going to explain. I'm just going to keep it short and simple, and so that I don't lose you, because it can get a bit complicated down the line, but I just want you guys to see the important things. Okay, so the first way you get paid is what they call the first order bonus. Now, how that works is when you're registered as an associate, okay, you can have as many customers as you want across the world. You can have 1,000 customers, okay? We've got this incredible app, and from the website where you can share links and contact with people via social media and Facebook and Instagram and, all those things. You can get your link and your business. You can get the products to anybody across the world. When somebody clicks on that product or clicks on that link and he purchases the products online, you get paid. Now, how that works is that when somebody, let's say, for example, somebody orders 1,000 rands worth of products from you, you're going to get the first order bonus is you're going to get 20% of that 1,000 rand, straight off. So you're going to earn 200 rand from the first order bonus. Now, as I said, you can have as many customers as you want. So that first order bonus is very, very lucrative. We get paid on the 15th of every single month, our entire commissions every single month in our bank accounts in South Africa. So that is incredible. So you can make a lot of money with a first order bonus. Also, when you sign up different associates and they purchase their products, of course, because you want to be a product of the product, we're going to talk about that now, you also get 20% of the products that they have purchased in rand value. Okay, so what you want to do is when you're an associate, you want to set up your subscription order. Now, your subscription order is truly your own products. Now, with this company, you don't have to buy products in order to start doing business. You don't have to buy a certain amount of products every month and, these products will pile up you don't have to, okay? But I've never seen or met anybody, whether it's with this business or any other business in the world, that have built a massive, sustainable and an empire without being a product of the product. You want to be a product of the product. You want to believe in these products. You want to create your own testimony and your own story. You don't just want to be a salesman, a salesman selling a product. That's not what you're going to do in this business. You're going to create hope for people. You're going to share your testimony, your story. That's what gives hope to people. And let me tell you, 95% of the world's population at the moment are lying awake at night and they worry about their health, they worry about their finances. And we have the solution to both of those things. Every single person you see would like to feel better, they've got health challenges, would like to make more money. It's the perfect business model to present to anybody, okay? So what we suggest you do is that you order products to what we call the value of 100-point volume. Now, then I'm going to explain to you. I suggest you pay 5,000 rand. I suggest you just buy 5 or 10,000 rand worth of products and you just drink as much as you can so that you can experience all the benefits that these products give you. Because once you understand it, you're going to go, oh my word, these products are amazing. But I'm just joking. It will be great, start with 5,000 rand. But we suggest that you purchase about 3 products. That's about 1,500 rand a month. But what that does is it equals to plus minus 100-point volume. Now, PV is the currency of Manatech in which you get paid in. So I'm going to explain this to you. So across the world, every single product has got a certain amount of points, point volume, PV, allocated to that product. For example, Omega is 28 PV. It's 28 PV in every single country across the world. It might cost differently in yen and rand and dollar, but it's 28 PV in every country. So in America, you'll see that at the bottom, $1 equals 1 point volume. In South Africa, more or less 15 rand equals 1 PV. So when you purchase more, depending on what you buy, kind of 3 products, you will get results on the products. That's more or less about 1,500 rand, and that equals to plus minus 100-point volume. And once you've done that order, you're also feeding a child with Mission 5 Million, because you also want to be in line with the vision of the company. So, and that will then allow you to become a product of the product, okay? Which gives you 2 things. It gives you integrity. It makes you, I won't buy a product or a service from people that doesn't have what I want. And also, because you want to walk in the place of integrity and you want to be transparent. Why must I buy something from you if you don't even use it yourself and you don't believe in it? So you need to believe in the products. If you don't believe in the products, never going to build a big business. Okay, so you want to use the products, become a product of the product. Good. So what do you do now? So we've spoken about the first order bonus. Okay, you can have as many customers as you want. You'll get 20% of their first purchase every single time. Okay, now what you're going to do is in every business, you need customers. Now, if you've never been an entrepreneurial, entrepreneurial, we teach you how to do this. So don't, people can get anxious and go, oh, must I sell products? No, don't worry. We walk this journey with you. We'll teach you slowly but surely on how to do this. So imagine you that circle at the bottom. Okay, now for the sake of this example, I've used 5 customers, each purchasing 100-point volume worth of products. Now, how the power seller bonus works, we've spoken about first order bonus. This is power seller bonus. The power seller bonus simply says that once you have at least 2 customers, only 2 customers, okay, which, for example, in this example, purchases 100-point volume, 100-point volume, you've got 200-point volume, okay, you will receive 10% of the turnover of those products in Rand in your business. So, if that's your online store. So you've got these 2 customers. They've each purchased 1,000, 5,000. That's about 3,000 Rand worth of products. So you're gonna earn 10% on those 3,000 on the 3,000 Rand every single month. Okay. Once it goes over 500 PPV, like in this example, you've got 5 customers, each ordering 100 PV, or you can have 10 customers, each ordering 50 PV. You could have 2 customers ordering 250 PV. So once you go over 500 to 999, you earn 15% of the turnover of your shop. Everything above 1,000 PV, you earn 20%. So, I mean, there are people out there that has 10,000, 20,000 PV worth of customers that they get every single month. Every single month they get 2 or 3 customers, and they've got customers overseas. You put these customers on an automatic order. Just remember, because your subscription order comes every single month to you. You don't have to worry about it again. It's on a subscription order. It's a consumable product. People need it every single month. So the power seller bonus can be super lucrative. But for this example, once you've done only 500 PPV, that's all that you need to do in the beginning. That's all you need to do. Just get your 5 customers or 500 PPV. And let me tell you, it's not hard to get 5 customers, across the world to use our incredible product. So the moment you've done that, your power seller will be more or less about 1,000 Rand. So there you've already made back your 710 Rand. Once off, your following month, it will start covering some of your products. So, you can make back your initial investment in the first month, 2 months or so, and you're done. So that's the power seller bonus. Okay. Now we're going to go to the team bonuses. We had first order bonus, power seller bonus. Now we go to the team bonuses. The team bonuses works like this. Imagine you're the guy at the bottom or the guy on the left or whoever. Your name is Brad, and you're going to share this opportunity with every single person you meet, because every single person out there needs hope. Okay, and you're going to sign up John and Cindy, and John and Cindy decides, wow, so I also want to join this company, because remember, you want to leverage your time with other people. That's what the B quadrant guys do. They leverage their time of other people so that money works for them. They don't work for money. You want to get out of that slave mentality, working for money. You want money to start working for you. So, and this is how you do it. So John and Cindy signs up, and now you teach them to do what you've done. It's as simple as that. They also get plugged into the system. They also work with the leaders. They're also fired up and they're hungry and they want to make some extra money. And now you teach them to do what you've done. You also help them to get 500, John and Cindy each 500. And once you've done that, you qualify for what they call a Team 2 bonus. A Team 2 bonus is an extra 1,000 Rand coming into your pocket every single month. So you've got your first order bonuses coming up, piling up. You've got your power seller bonus growing every single month as you get more customers. And now you get Team 2 bonus, okay? Once you do that with another 2 people, you get a Team 4 bonus, which is 1,500 Rand. Once you do that with another 2 people, you get a Team 6, Team 8, Team 10, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. So with time, obviously, this is a lifelong commitment. When you start this business, don't just give it a try. Don't just say, I'm going to start it and see where it goes. When you commit to this business, commit to it for life, because let me tell you, it's going to change your life. And in time, you're going to have all these associates that you've helped that has their 500-point volume, and you're going to earn a massive Team 2, Team 4, Team 6, whatever bonus. Okay, but here's the thing that makes me the most excited about this business. It's called leadership income. So if we can just go back to that first picture where, you know, you had two people that have done exactly the same as you've done. Okay. So at this level, when you would agree with me that in this picture that you see in front of you, you've got 1,500 point volume or DPV, downline point volume in your business. At this level, you are called a director. That's your first leadership ranking. It's incredible. You get recognized, you know, at monthly training and at the super regional events. People cheer you on, and it's incredible. And we celebrate your achievements. So many people in the world do not get recognized for the hard work that they do in this business. Every single step, you get celebrated. And the director's leadership income, this is now over and above first order bonus, over and above power seller bonus, okay? Over and above team bonus. You get what they call a director's leadership income. And your leadership income doing this is about 750 to 3,000 Rand. And let me tell you, you can do this in a week. We've had people that have done this so quickly in a week, 3 days. We've had a person that has done it in a day. You can do it in a month. You can do it in 2 months. It doesn't matter, just as long as you get there. Okay, so here's what I want to share with you, which is so powerful. When you look at the bottom here, you'll see there's 1,500 DPV. That's you as a director. You're earning 750 to 3,000 Rand. Now, what you want to do is, as you build this business, you want to create leaders and people that do exactly what you do. So you just keep on duplicating yourself. You want to get a few people in your team, and you want to help them also to get to director. Once you've helped 4 people to also get to this level, now you will be an executive director. An executive director earns 3,000 to 10,000 Rand every month. Let me tell you how powerful that is. Did you know that if you have R1 million in the bank, in a retirement annuity or whatever, that your interest every single month will be about 5,250 Rand after tax? I mean, it almost sounds ridiculous. Can you live off 5,250 Rand a month? If you've got R1 million saved, do you know how very few people have R1 million saved every month? Or of course you can buy a property of R1 million, pay it off. Now it's an asset because it generates income. You can have a rent, somebody that rents in there, and they'll pay you 5,000 or 6,000 Rand every single month. No, that's fine, but how long is it going to take you to pay that property off? In this business model, you can generate that amount of residual income in 3 months. We've had a person that has done it in 17 days. It just depends how hard you work. How badly do you want it? You know, I mean, now you've got an asset. Your business at being an executive director is worth R1 million. Because you've got residual income of anything between 3,000 and 10,000 Rand coming in every single month. Do you know how powerful that is? Over and above all those other bonuses. So now what you do is you just again duplicate. You work with the people that are willing. You work with the people that are hungry. You work with the people that want to get somewhere in life. Because believe you me, there are people that say they want to, but they don't want to put in the work. You know, here you graft 2 to 5 years, part-time, you graft. And now you're helping 4 people in your business to also become executive directors. Once you've done that, you will be at a gold executive director. That's 15 to 20,000 Rand a month. That you do easy, 9 months to a year, part-time basis. That's worth almost 4 million Rand in the bank. Earning this as residual income. Next step, presidential director, bronze presidential director, silver presidential director. We've had, you know, there's platinum presidential directors, anything between 200,000 and 400,000 Rand a month. There's a person that has done this in 2 years. There's a guy in Korea that has gone all the way to platinum in 9 months, earning that residual income. But it's not about how quickly you do it, just as long as you get to that place of freedom where you want to be. Ask yourself, where here on this, you know, continuum, where do you want to be? Where does freedom appeal to you? Is it a presidential director, bronze presidential director? If you say, that's where I want to be. Okay, great, let's go. Let's do this. You know, it's possible. Here's the opportunity, you know. And this is just a little bit about Mission 5 Million. I want to say to you why people are so, I said it earlier, why people are so successful in this business. And the reason for it is because of the personal development system. The tools of the month that people get, the audios, the books, the monthly training, the nuts and bolts. Every month is monthly training. We've got webinars every single Monday night. We've got webinars. We've got these great opportunity meetings. We've got coaching, counseling, mastermind sessions, you know, working with the leaders. If you say, listen, I'm willing, what a pleasure. How awesome it is to work with somebody that's willing to really change their lives. On the left there, you'll see it's just a screenshot of the incredible app that we have to send videos and also great of all across the world, to really change people's lives. So, when I went to one of these opportunity meetings, there was a gentleman in front and basically he told a very long story, but basically what he was saying is that, is what you're doing at the moment getting you closer to your dream or not? And if it's not getting you closer, ask yourself, like, what is it that you're going to do to get you to that place of that ideal life? Now, of course, life never works out that way. We all have dreams and we all have visions, and sometimes we dream for crazy things that's really not going to happen. I can't go and start dreaming that I want to be a Springbok rugby player. It's just crazy to think that way. But, there are some great and significant and extraordinary things that you can do with your life. And maybe you just haven't had it before, a plan, somebody to show you exactly how to get there. Now, of course, we help you build the business, but we help you build the business. So this is an empowering business. It's a business where we can empower you to become greater, to become better, to lead that life that you've always so badly wanted to live. Because you've got to ask yourself, if not this, then what? And if not now, when? And if not you, then who? Everybody on this call, people that have achieved great successes. We've got people on this call that are presidential directors. We've got people on this call that are free. We've got people on this call that started in a garage. They didn't have a place to sleep. And today they've got a house, they've got cars, they're financially free, they take care of their children. They're on this call. Leaders in this business, people that are great and super, super examples of what they can achieve if they just put their mind to it. So with that, I want to say good night. This was really in a nutshell. I know there's a whole bunch of things to think about. Please get back to the person that has invited you. That's super important. Ask that person to send you some of the TOMs, the tools on the Manatech app. Send you maybe, we've got these awesome, great, incredible, we've got books and audios and CDs and so much information. Just ask them to get back to you and share with them. And then if you want to chat and ask questions, please get back to us and talk with us, because this can really, really change your life. So with that, we want to say good night. I just want to repeat the QR code again. The QR code for tonight, just for those that have missed it, is 2804. Hope to see you guys soon. Next week, Tuesday night. Have an incredible week. Let's change the lives of South Africa. We are truly the light that shines out there. And awesome. Welcome to Manatech. Cheers, guys. Bye.